Hello and welcome to LowerBitrate episode 20.
Hello, everybody. Holy shit, it's episode 20.
Never would I have thought.
Honestly, every episode is a surprise.
This is like the most consistent I've been in my adult life, and I've been an adult for a while, so.
Yeah, you're right. I've been streaming for 5 years, and oh man, I could not do that consistently because it's just a creative outlet. But yeah, every Wednesday I look forward to this.
It is favorite part of the week for me, especially now.
Yeah.
Tired of being home.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for listening. Everybody who listens on, the podcast platforms and YouTube. Thanks for the reviews. Thanks for the feedback. Always appreciated.
Yeah.
And thank you to everyone who was coming from M Stream. This is before her stream, so we're going to direct you here. Hello.
Hello.
Sit back, relax. And again, thank you to all the essential people doing the essential things.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't be able to function without you. You're in our thoughts. And yeah, hopefully this shit is over soon.
Yes.
So, how was your week?
My week was all right. Been having a real good time playing video games, so that makes me happy. It's like this is the best feeling for me, like having a game I want to play. Like I look forward to and want to play every day. Gamers know.
Yeah. I don't have that.
Yes.
Not at this point.
Even for what about the RPGs you play or nothing?
No. Nothing. I think I've played. You mean like Path of Exile and all that?
Yeah.
I played so much of it that like I get into autopilot.
I almost said Paragon. That's what I was stuck on.
R.I.P. I'm still mad about that.
Yeah.
Opened up a salty wound.
Shouldn't have brought it up. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't. It's been a while since I've like really sat down and like looked forward to a game or whatever. I think I have to drop Path of Exile for like a league or two. To actually like want to play it again.
Yeah.
Really get into it because it's literally the same game, just with like different items, different builds or whatever that become in the meta, and then like a different league mechanic, but it's like by and large the same game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a look forward to the grind, and I enjoy. And let me tell you, Animal Crossing is a grind.
It is.
I just now got to turnips. So I didn't know what everyone was talking about with these darn turnips.
I don't even know what they are.
It's like some sort of stock exchange of root vegetables. I was like, what are they tweeting about? Like turnip prices for the day? What?
Yeah. So the game is surprisingly deep for a children's game.
Mm-hmm. You always are in debt. Always. You owe this raccoon lots of money. And you'll finally pay off your debt, and then you're even deeper in debt. Like it's a hard lesson.
Yeah, fuck you, Tom Nook.
Seriously, I'll be like, yes. I'll be like wanting to tweet about it. I'm out of debt. And then 2 seconds later, literally, I'm in debt so much more.
Yeah, but once you pay him like 7 million bells or so, he gives you all your house renovations for free.
It's a lot of bells. I mean, even though the amount of stuff I sell every day, now I'm getting a paycheck because I upgraded my store to Nook's Cranny instead of just selling the one little raccoon stuff in the tent. And you can leave stuff in the Dropbox instead of going through the dialogue to sell your stuff. So I like that a lot. But now I get when I log on every day, I get my check in the mail. They're like, here's what you did yesterday. Like,
Yes, but
good day's work.
You only get 80%.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They take a 20% cut, yeah.
They didn't. There's so many things in this game. It reminds me of Breath of the Wild where they're like, and you're off.
I'll give you guys a top tier tip, right? If you're not stuck on any other older version, if you're not like rich or whatever, get yourself some friends, buy all the fruit on your island, like from the dudes for like 400 or whatever, fill up your inventory, and then sell them on another island.
Yeah, how much of a markup is that?
I think you get 100 per. I think it's about 4,000 per inventory if you have the full inventory slots.
4,000 per inventory. So instead of getting like, I forget how much cherries were on my island, maybe up to 400, and then so I'd get like 500.
Yeah, if you sell it, say if you sold it on my island, you would get 500 because I think mine's is apples. So, yeah, that's the best way to make money without investing too much or glitching your ass off like I do.
Since I finally have been able to visit friends' islands and have friends visit me, like I'm learning a lot. Like they'll come running through and I'll be like, hey, what's up? And they're like, oh, I'm just like, they'll just show up and then disappear again. I'm like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? And they're like, I'm just selling all my fruit on your island. And I was like, all right, bye. And then someone else will come by, like without explanation. They'll be like, hey, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, I'm just putting this fish in this box here. Okay, bye. Like, I'm like, what? Why? Where are you guys learning this stuff?
Yeah.
Me, I go to people's islands just to look for squid. Like, I don't know what I'm doing there. I just run around and steal some flowers, hoping they won't notice, and then look for squids.
Hoping they won't notice? Are you trying to be incognito when you go to these islands?
Yeah, like run away from the person and then like put as much in my pockets as I can. I'm like, you shouldn't let me here. Bye. Basically, I'm like, hey, let's be friends. And then I'm like, let's be best friends. And they're like, okay. I don't know why. And I was like, I don't either. But that is the one thing I know. If you're best friends with somebody, then you can pillage their island.
Huh. Wait, can you like destroy rocks and shit?
Yes. I'm like, best friends forever.
Oof.
Thanks, friend. And I leave with like pockets full of shit that they grew.
Damn. That's like, it's like espionage for Animal Crossing.
People are so nice and help me so much. Like I'll visit their island and they'll literally be like, what do you need? So because they're so far ahead of me. And then this little pleb shows up where all I have is like 6 tanks of squid. Meanwhile, their houses are like egg delights, like Easter explosion. They're actually like playing the game and getting achievements and bonus items. So like, let me help you. I love it.
Yeah, Animal Crossing's dope. It surprised me. I thought it was going to be something that I would put down forever, like after a week or so, but I've been going back to it.
Yes, I got it last Friday, so I've had it for today is day 10, I believe, and I put in 35 hours, so quite a bit.
Yeah, it's like $2 an hour. Entertainment.
It's like a little job I've found. Getting to work, get into debt, going, literally grinding the axe every day.
What else have you been doing this week?
I've been streaming ESO. It's been fun. I really like it a lot. I feel like I talk about it so much, it sounds like an ad, but it was free to play yesterday. Too bad I don't know. Too bad that ended, but it was free to play for a while, and then now it's still $7 for the base game. I really like it a lot. Like, I can run around and play by myself. I like my abilities, and there's lots of players in the world, which is really cool. Because I'll be like struggling with something, then someone will run through and slaughter everything, and I'm like, "Hey, thanks, pal."
Yeah, that game has a really really big like community behind it, like
Yeah, I didn't
diehard
realize
people.
that.
I think every game has that to some extent.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I guess people have been playing for like over 5 years. It's been out for a while. So if you stuck with the game, then yeah, you've put a lot of hours in. Probably in a guild. Yeah. Probably have a property.
Is that something you can play long term?
I mean, I think if I start playing with friends, yes. Like I can't picture playing alone, like doing dungeons alone. Or if there's enough of a, player base, then maybe I'll be fine doing dungeons with randoms. I don't know. I'm not there yet. Oh, I did in the game because I bought ESO Plus. I got some bonus crowns. You get like a crown stipend, I think, for every month you're subscribed. So you can spend it in the store. And they had an awesome sale. It was almost 50% off for this package that included a horse. And the mounts in the game are like $170,000 if you buy them separately. So it was such a good deal. I'm really happy now. I have a mount. There's no, like Final Fantasy, you had to be level 20, I believe, to get a mount. It was such a grind and I never reached it, but it's really awesome. I'm like, yeah, I'm a boss riding around on my horse, crashing into things.
How it was in World of Warcraft, I think. You didn't get a mount to level 1, or like level 1 on like your second character. If you had all the heirloom gear, I think it was.
Mm.
Yeah, mounts are walking in MMOs is trash.
Yeah, I was like, whew. That's why I upgraded my stamina too, so I wouldn't be such, a slowpoke. It's my battle strategy as well to like run away a lot.
Strategically run away.
Yeah, so it's nice to not walk. I can just gallop all over the map, be lost even faster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm a happy nerd right now. I have ESO and Animal Crossing. Yeah, give them a try. I'm having fun.
Good. I've been playing Path of Exile only casually though.
Casually.
I almost want to quit.
Tired of the grind.
Yeah, I mean, like losing, 2 hours of progress for one bullshit death, not fun. I mean, but I'm used to that stuff, Like I've lost days of progress because I was like looking at my phone or something, or being an idiot, and yeah, I think it's just too much Path of Exile, like in a row. It's been like what 6-9 months or so.
Yeah.
Just
Time for a break.
yeah, it might be time for a break. I think I'm gonna take the summer months off, and then come. There should be 2 more leagues. I think there should be 2 more leagues. This half one and one more until the December one. So maybe the December one. I think the December one is always the biggest one of the year because more people are home, more people are playing for like, I guess, holiday. So I'm thinking about coming back for that. A little bit of Animal Crossing, and that's pretty much it. Really, I haven't been playing much. I've just been watching shows mostly and getting mad at Twitter.
Do you get tired of the Animal Crossing grind? Because I know you're playing an old version, so you don't have like multiplayer.
Yeah, so my setup
features.
is I don't have any multiplayer features or anything like that. I'm not doing anything to progress my world. I have a fully upgraded house, and my game is stuck on the version where you could duplicate items. So keeping it on that, just padding my bank account, and yeah, I think maybe like 10 million in the bank is a good way to stop, and then just play legitly, quote unquote.
All right, don't
After
burn
that.
out on the way there, you know?
Yeah, but it's kind of funny. I have to use 2 controllers because I'm only one person. So I use my GameCube controller to
Mm-hmm.
be player 2, and then I have to do some like weird shit to actually turn the box and hold the box. It's
Mm-hmm.
either one of 2 ways. Either I contort my hand to do so because I don't have, monster mitts, and or I'll put like the left stick in like my mouth. I know that's disgusting. Hey, you got to make do, right? And
Uh,
nobody's used this controller, by the way. It was brand new until I tainted it with my, saliva. But
wow.
um, yeah. And then the Pro controller, I'll just have like my left hand just, you know, pressing Y, picking up the switch. It's still
Mm-hmm.
there, filling up my inventory. There's a system to it. It's
Can you make like a TikTok of yourself doing this somehow? Because this sounds hilarious.
If I was ever on TikTok and posted, call the police. I'm being held against my will.
I think another week of quarantine, you'll be on TikTok.
No, I will be on the wanted posters because my family is getting to me. You never appreciate them going to work and having appointments and shit, and having alone time.
Mm-hmm.
Cause, yeah. So we have some stuff to talk about. Not much, really. Like this week has been such a light week in gaming, like news.
Yeah, it has. Not much has caught my eye on Twitter, which is where I get all my gaming news.
Yeah, things. I think the biggest thing this week is like Valorant, which is taking like the internet by storm.
Mm-hmm. I've seen a lot of about that, like people trying to get codes from Twitch streams, right?
Yeah, so drops. That's the only way you can get it. But apparently, a lot of people do like account farming, right? Like they'll try to sell it or whatever. I don't want to play this game that much to buy an account from someone off some sketchy website.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care that much. But Valorant people are like the directory is killing it.
Well, you think it's a hype wave, or is the game I guess deserving of it?
I don't. Maybe it's both.
Yeah.
So, do you know what Valorant is, right?
I saw it was like CS:GO with abilities. It's the way someone described it.
Yeah. So CS:GO, like Overwatch type thing, with a new cast of characters. But
Mm-hmm.
um, CS:GO is a very popular like comp game.
Mm-hmm.
Constantly hundreds of thousands of viewers. At least 100 on any given tournament or whatever. But there's no tournaments now for obvious reasons. And
Right.
yeah, I think the hype is warranted. I mean, personally, this is not my type of game. I'm more the type of dude that wants to like fucking bunny hop on you 360, fart on your forehead, and then kill you. So, camping in corners and playing like tactical style is not really my thing. But I think it's warranted. I mean, it's by Riot, right? The makers of League of Legends.
Yeah, that was my next question. I was like, who made this game? So Riot made it.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of hype. There's a lot of.
Yeah.
You could assume that there's going to be a lot of money pumped behind the competitive scene. So all the little 15-year-old droolers are trying to get real good so they can get that, farm that Twitch clout,
This reminds me of when Overwatch came out because it was in beta first because it was like Blizzard's shooter.
Yeah. This is their foray into FPS.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play it. I mean, I'll have a first impression, I guess, by next week. So I'll at least it's something to play, and at least it's free.
Yeah.
So you can get the beta by it's PC only. I don't think this is coming to consoles. Sorry, Thumb Warriors.
You're the thumb warrior after what you just described.
Debatable. Because I don't only use my thumbs,
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. How do you hold your controller? Thumbs?
Well, with my thumbs? What?
Yeah. Like only your thumbs? Like okay, so let's say you wanted to jump in Destiny or something like that using your controller. Do you take your right finger, your right thumb off of the stick and jump?
Not usually, because if I'm playing Destiny, no, because I had a custom controller, so I would use the back buttons,
Okay.
so
But
I
if
didn't
you
have to
didn't
take my
have
thumb
one,
off. Mm-hmm.
you would use your thumb, right?
Mm-hmm.
My hands are fucked from playing Call of Duty like in its heyday. I hold the
Mm-hmm.
controller like a regular controller, right? Your thumbs are on the thumbsticks,
Mm-hmm.
but then my index finger controls all the face buttons
Yeah. So you
consistently.
do a claw.
Yes, it's called claw. That's how I hold it. So
Yeah.
that's how I play. It's so weird watching me play like Animal Crossing or something like that. When I'm holding in the controller like a fucking drooling try hard. It's so
Yeah.
funny. Um,
Where you're trying to headshot Tom Nook, take a breath.
take a swig of your G Fuel.
Eat a peach, walk on the beach.
Eat a peach. Walk on the beach. Um, yeah. So I think that's it for Valorant. I think the hype's warranted. What do you think?
There's so much hype. Like when I open the Twitch app, it's definitely dominating the directory. But so I don't know. I don't have an opinion. I didn't even know who made it. I didn't know if it was in beta or full game. But yeah, I'm gonna have to watch a stream of it.
This doesn't strike me as a game that you'd play though.
Nah,
I
I don't
don't
have
think
any
it's.
interest in playing it.
Yeah, I don't think it's like your. I don't want to say speed. I don't think it's like your speed is a bad word. I think it's your. It's not your like style to play like a competitive game. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't strike me as someone who's like, yeah, get fucked. You know. I don't know.
Yeah, the last competitive game I played was Overwatch, and I liked the early Overwatch. I had a good time.
Early Overwatch was good.
Mm-hmm.
Current Overwatch is not.
Used to be able to play like True Healer. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, without getting flamed for playing Mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun team play. Yep.
That's another thing that makes me want to like get into this and play it. When it apparently supposed to come out in the summer. Who knows? That may
Mm-hmm.
change. But that's what I like about games is like the grassroots like starts or whatever, and then like the real toxic people like take over once everybody else leaves.
Right.
What else? Windbound. You want to talk about Windbound?
Yeah, I do. You posted this, and I just thought today it looks really cool. I put it on my wish list. Looks a lot like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it looks like Wind Waker to me, but with
Yeah,
like updated graphics. It's
but the
pretty
like
cool.
archery, like the picture of him shooting at the boar, looks like Breath of the Wild to me.
Yeah, so it's made by the developers Five Live Studios, and the publishers Deep Silver. Those are the guys from what do they publish? They published the Metro Exodus in the Metro series.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks really good. Like visually, it looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a Zelda. I don't want to say clone, but kind of clone.
Yeah, RPG, survival, and crafting, but the only thing that differentiates it from obviously one of the Legends of Zeldas is that it's an indie title.
Yeah. It's supposed to come out August 28th.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm gonna put it on my wish list today. But yeah, the only game that this developer, sorry, has made before is a game called Satellite Rain.
Yeah, I saw that. It came out 5 years ago.
Yeah. Honestly, it came out August 28th, 2015, the
Mm-hmm.
same day. But it has mostly positive reviews.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks okay. It's like a top-down game.
Cyberpunk theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, check it out. I mean, like gaming. Let's be honest. Gaming news and gaming releases are kind of too far in between, right?
Yeah.
At this point.
We're just chatting about what we're interested in. Another thing is I've had my eye on my time at Porsche for a long time, and it's really cheap. I think it's $14 today, so it's like almost 50% off. Might pick that up too.
My time at Porsche.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
looking at it right now.
Really chill little indie.
What are you supposed to do in it?
I think it's like the Cloudcatcher Chronicles, which I really like too. You like kind of like Animal Crossing, except there's no debt, but you like can herd and farm animals and have a garden. And I think there was a little bit of a story, but I don't remember it. Reminded me a lot of Breath of the Wild, but just like crafting and little home building.
Are you gonna get it on the PC or the Switch?
I didn't know it was on the Switch. I might get it on the Switch if I can take an Animal Crossing break.
Yeah, I would avoid that. The Switch has bugs apparently, and it looks worse.
Bummer.
It's $11.99 on Steam.
Yeah, cheap.
Yeah, super cheap. That's dope. What else?
Stadia.
Oh yeah, Stadia. Stadia is free for 2 months. They finally like dug their head out of their ass and realized, oh my god, nobody's gonna pay $150 for this controller to actually use Stadia. So they're using the current situation of the world and everyone being home to try to push Stadia. Apparently, you get a couple of games free for the 2 months that you're gonna have it, but so this is what you need to do. You need to go to Stadia.com to sign up. Then you download the Stadia app on Android or iOS. Then you can play on your laptop, your desktop, Chrome operating system tablet. I don't know why you would want to do that. And then you need a HID compliant controller or a mouse and keyboard. But if you have a mouse and keyboard, why won't you play on the PC?
Yeah, why is it so complicated?
That's just the way they designed it. Yeah, I think the games that you can get are. I think there's like an Assassin's Creed Odyssey in there. I believe there's another one. I don't remember which one it was.
Is it worth it? Like, it's free. Is it worth checking it out? You know, I'm curious.
I don't think so. For me personally, it doesn't make any sense. I don't game when I'm outside because either when I'm outside I'm driving, or I need to pay attention to people that need it. But I don't know. I don't see. Again, we talked about this before weeks ago. I don't know who this appeals to.
Yeah, that was my next question. I was like, who is this for?
Like, is this for the normies that don't have any video game systems, but they wouldn't even have a controller?
Yeah. Are they going to make that leap like casual? Like, I'm using that term as like a demographic, casual gamers. I remember about like the Wii, you know, and then they bought the necessary hardware to play like the Wii Fit games and things like that, or like silly sports games. So, you know, I guess if people really want the entertainment, it's a good time seeking entertainment that will keep you home. Maybe they'll buy the extra hardware.
I doubt it. Like using the the psyche of someone who doesn't really play video games. I don't think they're gonna spend $50 to $75 on a controller. Just to play something for 2 months. That's just like your ultra casual people. I don't even think you could buy controllers at this point. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But there's something going on with shipping and distribution supply chains for electronics that you can't buy certain things like webcams gone.
Right.
So I'm trying to see if I can buy a controller. Doesn't seem like I can.
Wow. Headsets also like hard to find.
Really?
Yeah, for just like what people are using webcams for, which is working from home, doing things virtually. So I was recommending to one of my doctors, I was like, get a gaming headset. I saw they're still in stock. I don't know why people haven't thought to buy gaming headsets. I have a Logitech wireless headset that I like. Got it for $40 and I saw it's only $60 on Amazon. So I was like, hey, if you're in a bind, I'm happy with this. Get this. You're going to look like a gamer, but it's good hardware.
Yeah, most of these things, most of these controllers are not sold by Amazon
Mm.
and are just regular price. No, you can't get a $50 controller.
I have one of those Amazon controllers. It's wired though, so it costs $25.
Yeah, there's something like fucking going on with shipping and distribution for all these people.
It's a weird economy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to talk about television?
I think we have Cooking Mama, right?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Don't leave out Cooking Mama. What a tale.
Cooking Mama Superstar. So Cooking Mama Superstar is a game that came out recently for the Switch, but got pulled.
Yeah.
The game is literally, it's like $100 or like $80. I saw
For the cartridge.
a mutual friend bought it. Kawaii Face Smiles. She gets all these rare Switch games, and I envy that shit because
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I want the Weeb games. I don't know why. Never gonna play them. I just want to like look at them.
Mm. You want to lick them?
Yes. Yeah, but so I saw her thing and then I asked her questions about it, and I tried to go looking for it yesterday, and nope the fuck out of Target because they had like a fucking Great Depression bread line to get in. I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, not worth the risk.
Yeah,
or
so
the time.
it's $50. I wouldn't play it anyway even if it wasn't like a cooking game. Apparently that shit makes your Switch toasty.
Mm.
There was some nefarious code in it to like mine cryptocurrency.
Mm-hmm. I know that's really bad and that's like cybercrime, but that made me laugh.
Is that considered
Of course,
cybercrime?
it's the cute game, right?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like one of those things. It's like a mobile game, right? Like it's like mobile game quality.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why I'm like laughing about it.
I just thought this shit was extra funny, and I thought it was even funnier than my dumbass went outside to go buy this thing. I'm a sucker. Didn't get it though.
Is it because it's like an exclusive? Nerds are suckers for exclusive, like rare items.
Yeah, I think it's like the fact that if this thing didn't get pulled, it would not be $80 to $100 online.
Mm-hmm.
If there wasn't any drama to it, there wouldn't be anything.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Cooking Mama, buy it if you can. Sell it on eBay
Send
for
it to
double.
Lou.
Yeah.
Mail it to Lou.
What do you want to talk about TV first?
Let's get Tiger King out of the way really quick.
Yeah. Did you finish it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to go first, or you want me to rant about it?
You go ahead. We said some things last week because you hadn't seen it, but I don't really have more to add. Go ahead.
Fuck this show. 100% fuck this show. My like intuition about it, like how it was gonna be glorifying like certain aspects of like this guy's life.
Yeah.
Fuck this show. Joe Exotic, fuck you. Ryan Joe. Fuck Carol Baskin too, and not the meme fuck Carol Baskin. There's no good people in this show. And it reminds me of like old school like reality television where like they were trying to be like super fucking edgy, like your Real Worlds or whatever, where you had to buy the DVD to see all the exclusive like dumb shit that people would do.
Yeah.
And then like it was a hate watch. Like, okay, I get it.
100%. Yeah.
You watch it like binge watch it. I took a break in between, maybe like episode 4 or something like that. But it's a hate watch. You just want to see these people burn and crash. But apparently, and what I didn't want to happen, apparently Netflix is like, yeah, we're gonna give them a follow-up show on how Joe Exotic is gonna try to bury Carol Baskin from jail. Fuck off. Nobody wants to see that. The dude's in jail. The story's over.
I want to see the story where like the Tigers have a GoFundMe, like where there's some happy ending, someone advocates for what the show is about, which is tigers. So
yeah, I mean, I get it. Joe Exotic is an eccentric character and he's very interesting to watch, but he's not a good person.
Yeah, the show is, you don't feel good watching it. No one on that show is good. They're all slimy. They're all manipulative and liars.
Yes, and the filmmaker cut out some very, very, very important things. They kind of like glossed over the fact that they found 10 tiger skulls in the back.
Yeah.
When they were dismantling the zoo, and then I think like there was some like sexual assault stuff that they cut out too. Like, come on, brother. Like, if you're gonna tell the story, tell the full story. Don't cut out.
Well, that's what Netflix does, like with making a murderer. Like they're like, we're making entertainment.
No, but they also went in on Aaron Hernandez when they did that stupid 3-episode clusterfuck about a story we already knew. And they pushed the narrative that he had a boyfriend in jail when that's been debatable or something like that. But
yeah, it's like they're like the police, Netflix. They'll find like they'll pin it on somebody and then they'll like create the story. They'll backtrack from there. Instead of following the evidence, they find a suspect and then make the crime fit the suspect.
Yeah, like I understand there's some sort of like underlying bias for a filmmaker. Like you can't put something out and not have a piece of you inside of it. Like I understand that, but I don't like documentaries like that.
Yeah.
Like where there's like some sort of like, bias. I'm not saying that the filmmaker or whatever is like trying to cover up for whatever the case. I know that this came up and like the hard to talk about things came up and basically they were like, yeah, you show that, we're done. And like we're gonna not do it. So whatever. It's a hate watch. I don't recommend it. The memes are not funny.
True.
Meh.
I agree. I don't watch any, like when memes come by, like videos, people doing impressions. I was just like, yawn. I don't care.
Talking about the Carol Baskin video.
Well, like people have been painting their cows like tigers and then like posing with them. Real redneck shit. Like, people doing impersonations of him on social media, all sorts of things. Like he's such a meme.
People are stupid because there was a trend on TikTok to make a mugshot, and then people started doing domestic violence mugshots. How dumb can you be?
Yeah. Yeah, there's so much darkness in the story. I'm like, there's nothing funny about it, guys. Like, it's just, anyway.
Yeah, I didn't find it funny. 0 out of 10. Would not watch again.
The one thing though is I do want to hear more from that documentary filmmaker. He was the only one that was honest. Like he said, I was filming a reality show and he didn't encourage him like other bad actors did, but he would keep filming, maybe in times he shouldn't have. He was like, I kept filming the train wreck. And, he's like,
the
yeah,
one that
I
got
did.
ostracized, right?
The one who he filmed for 5 years and then the footage got burned. Yeah, mysteriously.
Let's move on.
Please. Well, I finished Killing Eve. It's very good. I finished the 2nd season, and I'll just say it again. Would recommend. It's a BBC show that's available on Hulu about spies and secret agents.
There's 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I have to check out this and the next show that we're about to talk about.
Okay.
I've been slacking on watching.
On devs?
No. I saw that weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Killing Eve. What would you rate it? Do you think it's gonna get a 3rd season?
Oh, it has a 3rd season coming. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's fine.
Shit.
Like, watch it. 3rd season's coming. It's worth the watch. It's not gonna be like Westworld where it's like haul through season 2. No, okay. You're gonna want to watch the next episode when you finish one.
Okay, cool. Check it out. It's on Hulu, right?
Hulu, yes. Killing Eve.
I've been using Hulu a lot lately.
Yeah, it's been good. I like it.
Yeah,
Way to go, Hulu.
it's a far cry from what it was before.
It is. Yeah, the interface is nice and smooth on my Apple TV. I like it.
I've been using it. I've been using it on my PC because I have an
Mm-hmm.
ad blocker and it blocks the
Mm-hmm.
ads, so it just goes straight. So I don't have to sit through a minute and 30 seconds of fucking whatever trash they want to push on me.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Westworld.
Westworld. Yeah, I'm behind. I don't have anything to say. I'm gonna watch it today. It's just I've been going to bed at like 9 o'clock every night, like just exhausted. So yeah, haven't watched Westworld yet. Oops.
Yeah, I used to go to bed at like 8:30, 9 o'clock before, and then I like popped a nap in the day, and then now I go to bed at like 11, 12, 1 or so.
Yeah.
There's no reason to go to bed at 9. I'm not doing anything in the morning. All right, you want to talk about
Exactly.
the devs now?
Yes. All right, we're gonna talk about Devs, which is a really weird show you can watch on Hulu. If you haven't seen it, please go ahead and say goodbye because we're gonna spoil it.
Yeah. Thursdays 9 o'clock on FX if you have TV, or on Hulu. Does it come on Hulu at the same time or a little bit later?
Good question.
I'll check that
I
tomorrow and
think
we'll get
it's
back to you.
yeah, you can definitely watch it on Thursday night though. But yeah, like we said, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week if you don't want to be spoiled.
All right, spoilers in 3, 2, 1. All right. What episode is this? 6?
Ooh, good question.
I think it's 6.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, shit. I wish I knew the episode number, but we can just talk about what happened because it was
Intense.
what did you think of it? Just your overall
I thought it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the acting. It's just something really. I think this is a testament to the actor that plays Kate. She looks really unsettling.
Yeah, like a ghost.
Yeah, she like gives me the heebie-jeebies.
She's like a specter, but also a Borg, just from Star Trek.
Yeah.
She's so mechanical.
Yeah, this was episode 6.
Okay. Thank you for confirming.
Okay, so I want to mention that this show has been consistent for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like consistently good, right? And I know why. It's because it's directed and written by Alex Garland. Every single episode. One vision, one person. I like that.
Yeah, I hope he has an ending in mind. It's not just meandering, but it feels very focused.
I don't think this will end. I think we're gonna get a season 2 at least.
I like it. I'll keep watching it.
Okay, so let's go through. Jamie gets a change of heart, right? And he breaks Lily out, which is weird. Why is she on the fucking first floor?
Yeah, we saw that at the end of last week's episode.
Did we?
Yeah, this episode started with her waking up in the hotel with him sitting next to her.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I watched it more than once, so I'm pretty sure that's how it started. Like other episodes have started that way, like zoomed in on her face and her waking up.
Yeah.
Multiple episodes.
So Lily goes and confronts Forrest at his house. Why does she know where he lives? I don't know.
Yeah, she's like, I know where I need to go, drives up to her boss's house, which he looks at Jamie and is like, do you work for me? Like, doesn't know him. So it's like, he's acting like this jovial CEO character, which was so strange. I was going to ask you about that. Like, what did you think about Forrest's behavior? Was he... Yeah,
I think there was
it's
something
crazy.
off screen.
He's crazy. It's crazy how well he can lie. and be deceptive.
I don't
It
think he
even
was
had
being
me.
deceptive.
Well, he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry about your hand." Like, it was annoying. Like, he's the one in charge of all of this. Like,
Yeah,
oh.
he's the ringleader for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there was some type, you know how shows do like off camera like discussions and audio that they can reveal at a later time. I think that he got the birds and the bees from someone about what's going to happen. I don't think he fully knew like what the thing was.
Mm.
Um yeah, but he acted very well. He was it, again, it was unsettling to see how like nonchalant they were. I thought
Mm-hmm.
like somebody was going to bust through and like try to arrest Lily or something like that. And
Mm-hmm.
none of that happened.
Right.
So we got
Yeah.
more information
About multiple universes and cause and effect, and nothing happens without a reason. Like, they made a very strong argument for that ideal.
Yeah. And they're trying to prop Lily up as being some sort of, I don't know, scapegoat, sacrifice or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
So what they have seen on their magical screen, which can go backwards and forwards in time, and see into other universes too if they change one thing about the code, which they know how to do, then I had this feeling that the version of Forrest we were seeing, like, the universes were switching. So I've been like looking for any little key, like any little cue that when he's this jovial, nice guy, that's one universe, versus what we see him at Devs, which is this like really grumpy ogre.
I haven't thought about that.
Them throwing the frisbee back and forth really had some sort of like, I don't like, because it was so kind of rhythmic. They were like passing it back and forth as they were conversating, and it was so weird. He's throwing the frisbee with the guy that threatened his family, tried to kill him, broke his hand, and they're just tossing it back and forth. Like, I was like, this feels like something cosmic, or like a discussion of like of what the universe is between two gods of some sort, like a really weird conversation to listen into.
So you think this is like, Black Mirror, hang the DJ type shit?
Yeah, like, why with their screen they saw Lily crawling on the ground at the Devs building, and we've seen that too
On the
in a
floor,
past episode. Yeah, she's climbing. And I mean, but what is up and what is down in that building? They're floating in a magnetic field. So yeah, who knows what she's crawling up or what they're showing. It looks like the walls to me, but anyway, she's dying. And so I'm like, why tell her? Like, what are they hoping to accomplish? What's the purpose? Like, why not just let it happen? Why the interference?
Yeah, there's something bigger at play. I just don't know what it is. You think? Do you think like anything about her background being in like encryption has anything to do with it?
Good question. I don't know. I haven't considered that.
There has to be some fucking purpose. There has to be some purpose.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I haven't considered the thought that Jolly Nick Offerman, aka Forrest, is in a different I guess universe or multiverse, different pocket of the multiverse.
We saw it when he came in the door when he first met with Lily after Sergey died. Like, she was in there like, what the fuck is going on? I want to see the security footage. And she was talking with Kenton. And he came in and he was like, oh, what's going on? I'm so sorry. I will cooperate fully. Blah, blah, blah. Like, but that's the only other time we've seen him in this same mood, for like presenting the same way. But even before the scene starts, he's laying in bed. We don't know with who, but he's just laying there like a dead person silently with his eyes open. Lily arrives. He's like, it's time. She's here. And yeah, I was just like, he can morph in and out of it. He's like a shapeshifter.
I thought when he was talking to Lily about Sergey when he first, quote unquote, killed himself,
Mm-hmm.
that he was just acting, like trying to, get the stench of murder off him.
Right.
Um, I don't know. There's something to consider. I mean, I don't think there's been any like hints as to we're seeing different versions of people.
Mm-hmm.
At least with not Lily, right? I don't think so.
The only time we've seen that is with his daughter, Amaya. We saw into another universe. Right? Oh no, of Jesus. I'm sorry. I get the wrong resurrected children. I get them mixed up.
um,
Heavy metaphor.
yeah. Okay. I'm trying to like piece together like what it is, like what they're trying to do. Also, the last episode airs 4 days after Easter, so do with that as you will.
Yeah, heavy resurrection themes.
Yeah. Why are Kate and Forrest sleeping together?
Yeah, did you see that coming?
No.
Me either. Because the last episode we saw him recruit her as a college student, so we're like, he's known her for so long, and then Lily's like, "Is that your boyfriend or something?" Or she's like, "I guess so." Like, just very strange about it.
Yeah, very like polyamorous and shit, like nonchalant about it.
Very coy.
Mm-hmm. Um. Yeah, this one was good, but it was weird because what they've consistently done is brought up more questions while giving answers.
Mm-hmm.
And then she specifically doesn't say that Lily's gonna die to Lily.
Good point. Just that she'll go to the building.
Yeah, he goes, "Did you tell her everything?" And then he kind of like looked at her. She's like, "No, not everything."
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, what is their end game in telling her and keeping certain information hidden? I don't understand. Are they meddling? Are they trying to change something? Are they trying to make sure nothing changes? Like, where does their literal interference come in with these theories of cause and effect? And, anyway.
Yeah, but she basically tells Lily everything except the end, where she dies. And Lily's angry. She doesn't believe this shit.
Mm-hmm.
She
We're
thinks
all angry, honestly. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she thinks it's hogwash. Um, but the biggest thing is Kenton is sitting there creeping.
Yeah, at the end of the episode.
Kenton is
Yeah,
creeping.
what's he gonna do?
I don't know. He said something along the lines of, "Why don't you guys fucking kiss?" or something like that, meaning that they're buddy buddies. So I think he feels like he's being played, and he's about to be the fall man for it. Um, so he's a wild card that might fuck everything up. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if they've seen his actions in their crystal ball.
Possibly. But that just brings up more questions. So, like, if you knew Kenton was going to be there, I, like, half thought that once we saw that Kenton was in the car, that, Forrest is going to, like, wave or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, bye. Good night. I thought initially, like, our first seeing him, like, my eyes saw him, that he was just trying to be there to keep the peace just in case if things got rowdy.
Yeah.
But apparently not.
Mm-mm.
So
he's acting on his own.
Yeah, but
Go ahead.
When you introduce a thing as powerful as the quantum computer that you can see things crystal clear detail, and you can see different like threads of the same person doing different things in different situations, like why it basically absolves you of like not knowing. Like you can't not know. You have the machine to know.
Mm-hmm.
So like plot holes like that.
Yeah.
I mean, there has to be a fucking genius way to explain all this stuff. Otherwise, it's just going to be filled with plot holes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they just went on a big rant about how everything happens for a reason. But what is Kenton doing?
Yeah.
How does that play into your like? They're so sure, like there's no free will. Yeah, it's strange. Maybe one thing I noticed that the last thing I want to say, but is Forrest, aka Ron Swanson, walked out to the middle of the street and watched them drive away, just like he did when his wife and daughter, he witnessed, the horrible accident of his wife and daughter. It was just kind of, I was like, oh, we've seen this before, like him witnessing something horrific, and it's watching Lily drive away.
Do you think? Okay, there was a scene where Katie resurrected that rat. It was very brief.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're trying to use Lily as a host?
Hmm.
You could legitimately explain her killing herself or something, or disappearing, or offing herself to someone who escaped a mental institution, right?
Right.
It's supposed to be heavily sedated. Do you think that they're going to try to use her as like a host?
Who knows? Yeah, maybe they resurrect the dead version of her. Yeah. I can't wait for tomorrow. We're recording on Wednesday. The next episode comes out tomorrow. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna try to see if it's on at 9. It's supposed to come on at 9 o'clock, right?
Mm-hmm.
On FX. I'm gonna see if it's available.
Yeah.
At the same time, I have to set an
I've
alarm.
watched it on Thursday. So yeah, it's good. Well, do you have anything to add?
One last thing. The last thing we saw was Lily goes back home and makes Jamie sleep in her bed,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're kissing. But then she says that she didn't really know Sergey, so I don't
She's
know.
moving on.
She's moving on. New old PP. Old new PP? New old PP.
Well, he was like, "You're just the puppy dog. Like, basically, you're just the like friend that gets used, and because you're sadly in love with her. But that's not true, is it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think definitely
Interesting.
like he did get conned
Mm-hmm.
to do the first initial thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think he's like simp houring it. I think he
Yeah.
he feels he has a moral obligation to fuck these people up because what they did to him was kind of fucked up. They nearly drowned him in his own tub.
Mm-hmm.
And broke his hand. I'd be pissed too. Just saying.
Especially if you're a programmer, a broken hand can't work.
That's very true. It was his left hand. I don't remember. We're too much details. We'll see.
Remember.
We'll see tomorrow. We'll talk about it next week. 2 more episodes. Hopefully, we get some fucking answers soon. I'm excited.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening to episode 20.
Catch you next week. Bye.
Bye.